Hello. I feel like this weekend is going by pretty fast. So, this weekend, I am getting ready to move. It's a good move. I am really looking forward to it, but it's also very bittersweet because I've been living in my current place, for about 4.5 years now. And this is actually a pretty quick move, I should say, because I had made this decision about like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I just felt this tug that I really needed a change and that I really needed to move out of my space. And I love my apartment so much, hence why I stayed here for so long. And then after my dog, Koa, had passed away in early December, I feel like just so much has changed in so many ways, including energetically. And so, yeah, I think for the new year of 2026, just going into the new year, I felt really well. Let me backtrack. I think more so after his passing, that whole month was really difficult, just processing and going through my whole entirety of grief. And then it was kind of closer to the holidays, and it was his passing was a week before he was going to turn 15. And then the week after that was the holidays, and then the week after that was the new year. And so, yeah, just that whole entire month was a lot of grieving and a lot of mourning and a lot of processing, going through whatever I needed to go through. And then I realized, okay, I just didn't feel the same being in this particular space anymore. Like my daughter, she moved out a couple years ago, and then it was just me and my dog. And then I rescued a kitty at the end, towards the fall of 2024. My cat Horus and him just became really close, and they were like besties. And then, you know, December 2025, my dog passed away. And so, yeah, so it's now my cat Horus and I. And I was thinking about it. It doesn't feel the same anymore, right? And I needed to move out of this place. And I also wanted to downsize as well. And just living in LA, it's not easy, obviously. Just cost of living is really high, I have to admit. And I live in a two-bedroom unit right now. And mind you, I actually pay a really good price for rent for my my two-bedroom. But they've been raising our rent every year in the last couple of years. And so, yeah, just it was like 4%, which is almost $100. It's like 90 something dollars, which is actually a lot if you think about it. So, yearly, that's been the trajectory, and they've been raising our rent. And for me, I just don't want to pay that much. I don't want to pay so much for my cost of living. And yeah, I've been trying to adapt to more of a minimalistic lifestyle, and so going from boss babe and being in hustle culture, and just now simplifying my life and minimalizing and divorcing myself from capitalism. And so, yeah, just not to go off on a tangent, but that's the gist of it. So it's just I don't want to pay so much in rent. And then I had this place that I shared with my daughter and our dog. And they're not living with me anymore. My daughter's not living with me anymore, and our dog is no longer with us. And so I felt like, you know what, we need to just start fresh. And I don't need a two-bedroom anymore. I want to downsize, and my heart strings were being tugged to let's move, being guided, I guess, by the divine. And so I was like, all right, let me just find something that's going to be suitable. Smaller space is fine for me. And so, yeah, that was ultimately the thing. And I think I had found a place, but it wasn't far, probably a good 15, 20 minutes. And it was really cute, cozy, something that I felt was really aligned with everything that I wanted. But then there was some discrepancies, and in that process there was another place that opened up that really worked out better for me. So I'm really grateful, and I'm looking forward to this new chapter. Ultimately, I made that decision probably like 2 weeks ago. And so it went from like a 2 week span to a week and then a few days. So I'm moving out this weekend. That's kind of how I'm spending my weekend. So I'm a little overwhelmed, but also I'm happy about it. And yeah, I'm going to be spending my weekend just getting all my stuff out. I really want to purge and get rid of a lot of things. But then this move came up so quickly that I'm like, I just want to move first, and then it will start purging then. And I'm just going to move everything. And then the first 2 to 4 months of just purging. And so it's going to go into spring, which is perfect. And yeah, and I don't really celebrate New Year like in January like most people do. My celebration starts mid-February, which is Lunar New Year. This is I think all of this really was lined up very well. Yeah, I just really believe in divine timing, out with the old, in with the new, and yeah, just kind of releasing and leaving this behind me. And as I step into into new space and new chapter, new beginnings, and flowing into the new year. If you're in that space as well, I really wish like the best for you, especially for the new year, your new chapter, your new beginnings. I'm going to start moving my stuff into my new place today, little things, and then tomorrow I'm planning to move all my big stuff. My kids are going to be helping me, so I'm really grateful, and I will let you know how everything goes.